grew up Mormon, so that was obviously a huge inspiration, but I always loved the Virgin Mary story and I wanted to adapt it, but I also like rock and roll, so I tried to mash the two things together and this is what happened.
What attracted me was just how bizarre it is. It's just so weird, so had to do it. You know, the chance wasn't going to come again.
When I read the script, and I loved it, I loved the whole idea, and I thought, this is great, these are students, they're talented, obviously, there's all this student dynamic energy, and for me this is sort of an experiment, like, what would happen if I gave this thing a lot of money? And I said to myself, this poor girl's gonna run out of this house away from her family and there's gonna be no lights? I mean, people are sort of
I was working with young actors, people younger than me that had way more experience than me, but they were really nice to me, which was lucky for me.
Julia's amazing. She's, you know, clearly the next big thing, right? She rules. I don't know.
Julia actually had acted in some other student short films at Columbia University. And when Becca was interviewing actors for other parts, she always asked the guys, like, who would you see as Rachel? And one guy said, you know, Julia Garner.
Well, I didn't have much time to prepare. I mean, I got the job like a couple of days before I was going to shoot. So I really just focused on the situation that she was going through.
The crew was really cool and everybody kind of worked together. The weather was fighting against us, and when the weather fights against you, it means that you're not fighting with each other. So that was a good experience for us to be able to come together and try to make a movie, you know, in a short amount of time with great cast.